Guys, if you only knew what I was just dealing with backstage,
oh yeah,
you'd feel bad for me. I don't even know what to say here. Let me just roll the intro. What is up, Defects? We are back in action on a Wednesday night, back to your regularly scheduled program. The Defects are back, baby. We don't no interviews this week. We're talking comic book news. We're talking comic books. We're just getting back to our roots. Guys, also, if Guy goes through with what he has planned, this may be our last show. So enjoy it. That's all I'm going to say. This shit could get off the rails real quick. Shocker. So let me introduce, speaking of Guy Forge. Say what up.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right. The Defects never left. Okay. Welcome to the live shows, baby. Defects full effect. We're here. We're here to have some fun. So sit back, relax, and catch a contact. Jay.
There you go.
What is up, guys? Like Matt said, back to your regularly scheduled program. We had great guests on, guys, writers, artists, all that. But we said, you know what? Tonight, let's get down to business. So we're here to talk about business. We got comic book news. We got Forge's Face Off. We got Fantastic Four. We got a whole bunch of other treats along the way. So buckle up, guys. This could be a fun ride.
All right. Before we get into anything, let's talk about some partners of the show. Guy Forge, who's first?
Oh, well, you know what? Why not? We have Mutant Beaver Comics. You know, they're from Canada, guys. They got comics, eh? And you know what? Use your discount code Defects10. Get that 10% off. Mutant Beaver ships all around the fucking world, guys. So just, you know what? They got a bunch of exclusives. They got a freaking crazy ass Rocky version coming up. I mean, you know, if you like Rocky, get on that.
I like virgins, but
yeah, I know. Jay.
Defects 10, baby.
So Matt threw us the curveball there.
Yeah,
guys.
I was ready. I was ready, bro.
He threw the curve. So I'm gonna throw the double curveball. I'm gonna say,
ready.
hey, Guy, why don't you shout out Erod too?
Oh, God damn it.
This is Express Comic Book Pressing Service, guys. This is for, Erod presses your books. He gets your books in the mail and he puts them in his press. And if you thought your books were hard before, wait till you get them back from Erod.
I can't.
Hey, Guy, what do you think about Mutant Beaver?
Beavers? Who likes beavers anyway? Get your 10% off. Use code Defects10. Erod212 on Instagram. ExpressCBP@yahoo.com is his email. Shoot him on over an email, guys. He cleans. He cleans very well, by the way. And he presses your books. I mean, who doesn't love a good press?
So there you have it. The double curveball.
Oh my God. I tried to save the show, Defects. I tried to save the show, but Sal, this is an old one. Guy has multiple personalities. Sal just made his first appearance on the Defects.
Yeah, and
so.
Guy,
Oh my God.
Be respectful of guys' personalities. That's the most important part.
Show a little
Guy
respect.
sounded like the brother from Napoleon Dynamite.
He sounded like Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh God. Tank's in the house.
Exactly, Tank.
Tank the dog is in the house.
Send your books to Erod. You'll find out, Tank.
Alex Shea says you can we get a triple curveball.
Wait
You
till
hang
next week.
long enough, you just wait.
Oh, yeah. Go back to the early videos.
Oh, God, Jesus. Jay, you want a curveball? Let's have Jay do the chat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Here we go. We got my man. Guys, it starts off at Emerald Knight. What's up, Emerald Knight? We got my man Glenn Smith in the house. We got the 40-year-old Wesley's Comics collection from the Power Pack. Guys, they're doing big things. I don't know who the fuck they had on their last show, but it was a little wild. We got Newbie Comics in the house. We got Zach Ortiz in the house. We got my man Quidditch Sparks in the house, guys. We got Kenny Bishop. We got my boy New Village Comics in the house. Mike P in the house. UniX, throw them X's up in the house. We got Jeff in the house. We got Charm City Comics in my house. We got my man, say it guy, Chinmo in the house.
Chinmo.
We got Josh Grab. This guy is killing it out there with his comic book collection. We got Dwayne Scott in the house. We got Mac1413 in the house. We got my man Nigel Designer Comics in the house. We got the B-Man from Pressable Defects in the house. Holy shit, we got Harry old fat guy in the house. I thought that guy would never tune in again after Saturday night. What is up, my brother?
Tune in to give you a thumbs down.
Yeah, we got Javier in the house. We got my man Sheetside Anthony in the house. We got Jose Crespo in the house. Dubalo in the house. We got Ken Solo in the house. Come on, I'm on a roll. We got my man Doug Bratton in the house. Doug's writing great articles for Reggie, guys.
Josh.
Go check him out.
Josh. Here's a curveball. Do a partnership.
Where you can put that.
Oh, for dirtyfeetcomics.com. We got my man Dave in the motherfucking cave. Dave is bearded out. I almost didn't recognize the guy. We got Gene in the house. We got Roger Levesque in the house. We got my man. Who else? I tried to keep it rolling. We got Comic Book Human in the house. We got Joker GTZ in the house. I think we said newbies. We got my man Danny Dodd in the house. I shaved, yeah. Unfortunately, I had to go back to work. It sucks.
Wayne Watts in the house.
We got Wayne Watts in the house. We got my man Coco Love Chevy in the house, guys. A lot of new faces in here today.
You said Wayne Watson, yeah. Love that guy.
Wayne Watson.
Wayne Watson, yes.
Hey Jay, that was pretty good. I think you should end on a high note, like retire on top, because that was your best one ever.
Bro, I crash and burn. Give me a second. We got the Real Rude 6 in the house. We got my dog Tank in the house. Me and Tank made up. Everything is good. We got Alex Shea in the house. We got my buddy Phil from Comic Talks Weekly in the house. We got Keep It Thorough in the house. We got my man BX Boxer in the house. We got Uncle Rudy in the house. Rudy, Friday night was crazy, bro. What'd you order? I don't know. Did you order from me? Did you order from Matt? Did you order from Gary?
Rudy was lit.
Tank said he got an order. He got a text message from Rudy. And I think that's it, guys. We got fucking, who else we got? Well, we got my man Johnny D in the house. William Medina in the house. Something Wong and his curly pubes in the house. We got Jesus in the house, guys. Even Jesus tunes in.
I can't.
And I think that's about it. If I miss somebody, I will definitely get back to you. Oh, and I think I seen Otto in the house. Gelato, as we call him now.
Pazzo Otto.
All right. So Dave in the cave always gets us started off. He says, you know who he wants to see. So let's see her.
Thanks for the super chat, Defects. Yeah, look at that.
Chats to make her dance. Chats to make her dance.
So, guys, a couple people in the chat. We had Keep It Thorough Comics. We had 3 Men in the Basement. Those guys over here, guys. These channels are in the description of this video and every video. Friends of the show. You guys definitely, if you're new and you don't know who those channels are, definitely give them a look. There's going to be plenty more in there that you could check out as well. Also, I saw Newbie Comics in there. Probably going to be doing a little collab with him pretty soon, whether I go on his channel or he's coming on here. We've been trying to get together. We started at basically the same time. We were bouncing ideas off each other back in like probably June 2020, July 2020. So good to see him in here. Thanks, brother, for joining. Coco Love Chevy. I don't know if you got him before, Jay, but you know he's a big supporter of the channel. Go check out his page on IG. Crazy sales. You definitely want to give him a look. How about
Mr. Mitchell says he's learned his lessons. He watches with headphones on. Headphones and blinders.
Shout out to Paul PC.
Hit him with a little lever.
More.
All right, there you go.
Make it rain on me, Defects. Yeah. I can feel it. More.
Guys, where else do you see shit like this? Only a matter of time.
Cinemax, Showtime.
Yeah. I think we should.
I think it's called Skinemax.
Here on Press, I think we should start a backup channel now, just in case.
Just in case? That's a good idea.
You think now we should start it? Now. Now's the time.
So Matt,
Oh God.
why don't
Rundown?
why don't we proceed with our regularly scheduled program?
Let's do it. So
Well,
let's do a rundown.
before we
Let
do
me do the
that, guys,
rundown
I'm
first. Let me do the
sorry.
rundown first. Let me do the rundown
ahead.
first. All right. Guys, we're gonna do news. We got a lot of news. There's some cool stuff, some rumors. We're gonna talk about it, a lot of MCU stuff, a little bit of DC stuff. All right. We have a special shout out to a member in the community. We issued a challenge on our new comic book day video this Tuesday, and it was met within like 18 hours. So we're going to give a shout out on that. We got an interesting Forges face-off tonight. We're talking direct versus newsstand, but not in the way you think. We're going to talk about our direct issues from the 70s and early 80s. Sought after? Are they rare? Are they worth anything more than the newsstands during that time? Of course, we're going to round it out with Fantastic Four, and then who the fuck else knows what's going to happen?
Hey Matt,
What do you got?
the way the intro started, I think we should hit him with a little wrestling.
Wayne does love the wrestling one.
I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming hard. Thank you. I don't care. You come in my face, I'm going to fight you. I have to apologize ahead of time because I'm going to stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before. This crowd expecting a big explosion. You can bet they're going to get it.
The crowd is expecting a big explosion.
I don't know why we play that. Why is that still in the list of videos to play?
It is so funny. That is a fan favorite. How do you go? The best is, guys, come on. You get the best of both worlds. You go from Eva to that. It don't get better than that. We're a diverse channel here on Pressable Defects.
Who wants to go from Eva to that? That's what I want to know. Oh, God. Guy, before we get into the news, I think you have something special tonight. A little surprise for the Butcher 105. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm waiting for, like I want to hit 100 people in here before I.
No, we're
show
gonna do
Jay
it
the
now
surprise.
before he sees it. I'm shocked that he didn't see it yet.
He's not going to be looking. He's not going to be
think it's
looking.
time.
Well, I am.
Why'd you
Well, I
show
am.
him?
do it.
Well, I am
Don't
now.
look now.
Highlight that
Let's-
guy, Matt.
Come on, let's do it, guy. There's 90 people in here. What do you got? Tell him.
I don't want to tell him yet.
Tell the story. Come on.
Come
So-
on.
So after last week's,
Can you highlight
bot-
the guy?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I know a lot of you guys tuned in to the auction on Very Gary's channel, and after last week, the debacle that happened on that channel and Jay's life, I was afraid of. So I reached out. I did a little talking to someone in the community, and he was a champ. I mean, this guy is amazing. He put this together for us, and I just wanted to give Jay a little present tonight. So I know you guys showed up, for other stuff, but I know you saw the little thing I put on the our promo this week, a little surprise for the Butcher. So I'm going to ask Matt to throw it up there, and we know #Justice for Tank. I just want to shout out Alex Garcia, man. I mean, he killed this. He did such a good job. This depicts that situation 100%. This couldn't be any better. So I think he did a great job.
My God.
I want to know what you guys think.
Oh,
We're going to be
please.
putting out a limited edition T-shirt soon of the Butcher and Tank. So DM me, DM Pressable Defects if you want in on that.
Is that going to be a T-shirt?
That's going to be a T-shirt.
Oh God.
Oh man, and that was Alex Garcia, right?
Yeah, he's amazing, guys.
Can you throw
Yeah.
his link?
We'll
in
get
the
his
chat?
information in the chat, and obviously we'll put his information down below later. This way, when you guys come look back at this, you can see it and hit him up. His book is ridiculous. You can get his book with his artwork and everything right in his Instagram. So, Jay, what'd you think of my little surprise?
Bro, he fucking killed it, dude. That's great. I can't wait to show Tank and my wife.
Look at that.
The face. The face.
face.
Yo,
You're-
Alex killed
You're
it. He's got the
utterly
Pressable
scared.
logo.
The Pressable logo on there. Tank. There's some stuff flying out of Tank's mouth, I think.
Oh, dude, you got it. Can you text that to me now, guy?
Yeah, no. Now I'll send it to you.
But all right, guys, in case you didn't see what happened, Okay.
Yeah.
Here is a recreation by our man Rad Rat Comics out of what happened during Barry Gary's auction.
Oh God!
That is exactly how it should have gone.
People are ordering shirts already.
Yeah, you got to DM me. You got to DM me for the shirt.
Oh God, I'm crying.
Yeah, shout out to
Oh.
Red Rats, man. That was awesome.
Oh God, he killed that.
You know what's great? This is probably
crying,
the
dude.
last year of Tank's life. He was expected to. His life expectancy is 10. He's like 13 now, and he's on his last legs. But holy shit, man!
Oh my God,
He'll live in infamy forever.
guys, if you actually, if you, so obviously we're joking around this, but if you didn't see what happened during Barry Gary's auction, people were saying, "Can we see Tank?" And Jay tried to pick up the dog, and the dog went ballistic and tried to like rip Jay's heart out. This is basically what happened.
He made a sound sort of like ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of people had fun with it. We were getting pictures all night. There's a slew of pictures. I just didn't get a chance to put them all in here. But the video by Rad Rat was amazing, so we had to throw that in there. And of course, the artwork by Alex Garcia. So
Shout out to Alex. That was awesome
Oh,
for him putting that together. So Jay, I hope you like it.
Dave in the Cave marked it.
Yeah, 3 guys, go check out Gary's channel and check it out.
Shout out Barry Gary. Link in the description.
Tank will forever live in infamy.
And actually, Tank is in the chat. He said, "Yeah, don't pick me up."
And there he is now. I don't know if you could hear him.
Jackson said, "Gold member." See, if you run Barry Gary's auction, you're gonna you know what gold member means. All right.
By the way,
news.
I'm starting to get some DMs for shirts. So
There you go. Those are going to be super limited. Those are going to be super limited. All right, guys. You guys have been waiting for it. Official intro to the news. Damn, we're official.
Official like a ref
dude.
whistle, baby.
All right, let me share my screen here.
We got
Let me
Mr.
do this.
Meow Meow, Big Lion Cat in the house. You got
Meow,
Jay
meow,
Salsa in the house. Glenn Smith.
Salsa.
Copy 801 in the house. This guy made his first YouTube appearance on
Saw
Spine
that.
Saturday night. And you know I had to burn it down, so that another video gone. Sith's gonna kill me.
All right, guys. So you can see it on the screen. Zack Snyder's Justice League finally announces a release date. March 18th, 2021. Boys, what do you think?
I can't wait, guys. After I tell you what, they hit rock bottom with Wonder Woman. It could only go up from here. But on a serious note, it looks good, guys. I can't wait to watch this.
Do you think do you think it's faded away? Do you think people are like so like, or do you think people the excitement's still there?
No, the excitement's it might have faded away a little bit, but as we draw closer, kind of like with WandaVision, it's gonna get the excitement's gonna be there, guys. And you know we're gonna have to review that. I cannot wait to see this.
What are you thinking, Guy?
March 18th, right?
March 18th.
Calendar's marked. Don't
Yep.
fucking call me. Don't text me. I will be busy that day. Okay. All I know is that obviously we got a little sneak peek at a picture that was faded out of the Joker too. So
That was dope.
you know what?
That was dope.
We're gonna see some shit, guys. I don't think they'll make the same mistake. They had enough fucking time to fix this.
Yep.
That's exactly what they were looking to do. And I hope we see what they've done, and I hope they accomplish what they want to accomplish. Because you know what? I will be glued to the TV. That's all I have to say.
Keep It Thorough Comics, friend of the channel. Yo, that picture of Tank and Jay looks like Kurt Angle and the Big Show in the video you guys play.
Oh man.
Fucking love Thorough. We're gonna give a shout. We have some news that Thorough covered, so we're just gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna send you to his channel to get all the details on it because he did the work. So we don't want to steal his thunder. No
Nope.
pun intended, but you'll get the reference. All right, next up. This was pretty cool.
See what,
I did
man?
there?
That
You
was
see what I
very
did
good.
there?
It's very good.
I'm gonna let Jay take this one because he's been talking about this show for a while.
Oh, guys, Titans cast a new Robin to play Tim Drake. Guys, I've been talking about Titans for the longest time on HBO Max. You guys gotta watch it. My Fantastic Four picks have to do with it. Matt got some books that you should go and pick up, guys. This is a great comic book show, guys. This is up there with The Boys. Guy, have you watched this, Matt? Have you seen it yet?
Not yet. It's on my list.
So I started, and I've got involved with some other stuff, so I got to go back to it.
Yo, guys, listen to me. Titans is a great comic book show. I binged it. It's so good, dude, and it's only getting better. We're gonna have Red Hood introduced now. We're gonna have Tim Drake introduced. So I am super excited about this news.
Jay,
yo,
can I just make a comment that I'm getting friend requests with orders for shirts.
Oh, there you go.
So people that weren't following me. I just want to give a shout out. I hit 1,000 followers yesterday.
There you go.
Gayuch.
So
What's up,
thank you
brother?
guys. I appreciate that. I didn't do any of those, follow me, follow you, those things, whatever like that. So I appreciate all you guys following. I try and put some fun stuff out there on IG. So thank you. And we're going to get more shirts going. So thanks.
There you
So
go.
there you guys have it, man. Tim Drake coming to Titans as he should be. Red Hood is in there. He'll be in there season 3. Dove is hot as hell. If you don't even like the acting, just tune in for Dove.
Bang.
Matt, what you got?
So, we try to bring you books when we can. We try to give you the info, something to pick up. We got 2 books for this one. And both still affordable, surprisingly. You got Batman 436, first time we see Tim Drake. That's that year 3 story arc. And then Batman 442. It's the first time Tim Drake is in the Robin costume, as Robin. 2 pretty affordable books. You can find these on eBay for less than $20. You can find these in back bins. How much of a look, guys, showing he's got one right there. How much of a bounce are these going to get? I guess it depends how good a job Jay Lecurgo does.
What else is crazy? Jay Lecurgo is actually in the new Batman movie as one of the goons. So that's
really?
I thought that was pretty cool.
All right, there you go.
So highlighting that Tim Drake book, this is signed by George Perez.
Bang. It's a dope cover.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Like the yellow. So yeah, 2 books you could definitely find. Actually, I sold one of these on Carrie's auction over the weekend. So
yep.
All right, guys. Oh my God. See what happens when I start scrolling with the mouse?
Whoa,
Jesus.
whoa.
Oh, whoa. What's the chat saying? Who signed that copy? George Perez?
Yes, George Perez.
There you go. Uncle TiVo in the house.
TiVo.
Friend of the channel. Link in the description. And then we got Thorough saying, yeah, you see him in the Batman trailer.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, next up. We got some more movie news, some Marvel movie news. And this one we kind of knew was coming, but another book that I think you could find pretty cheap. Falcon and Winter Soldier Topps Art showcases comic accurate Baron Zemo. So there was some art, there's some toys coming out. You got the classic costume, okay? So Captain America 275 is the first time we see Baron Zemo in his classic costume. There's 2 Baron Zemos. The one that's depicted in the movie is Baron Heinrich, or I don't know. It's the second Baron Zemo. The first time we see him is earlier on in Captain America. He's disguised as Phoenix. This is the first time we see him in his costume that you know him. And now you can see the picture there. He's got the hood. He's got the purple hood on over his face, the mask. Guys, another book that you could find this in back bins. I find these all the time, and this book has gone up. This book on eBay is going up. How much more will it go up? I think it's got a little bit of legs. Will it ever be like $100 book, $150 book? I doubt it. Maybe. I mean, in a 9.8, yeah, but not raw. I don't think so. What are you guys thinking?
I love Baron Zemo, dude. In the comics, he was one of my favorite villains. He always has that cool look to him. It's comic book accurate. I think maybe they could have gave him the wide eyes instead of the whole cutouts. He looks like, a New York City mugger from the 80s in that a little bit. But hey, it's comic accurate, guys. And that's what I love when these characters translate to movies or TV shows and they're comic book accurate. So I think Marvel did great by having them like this. And I'm looking forward to it, man.
There you go. I'm pumped for the series. I can't wait.
Me too.
I mean, I'm digging WandaVision, and we'll get into that later. That's only getting better, but this is going to be a pure. You're not going to get that kind of like, some people like it, some people don't like it. I think Falcon Winter Soldier is just going to be pure action.
Yep.
Pure Marvel action, and I can't wait for it. All right. Guy's busy, so we're going to go to the next one. We'll let Guy take this one.
Wakanda, Black Panther spinoff by Ryan Coogler heads to Disney Plus, guys.
I think this was this is a bit of news that should have been bigger news. Like, I think this is huge.
Yeah, me too.
I think people are going to love this. It's Coogler signed a 5-year contract for TV, I believe. I don't know if it was 3 or 5. That he directed Black Panther 1. He's directing Black Panther 2. I think this has a chance to be one of the best Disney Plus series. And I think they will. I won't say if they do it right. I think they will do it right. I think this is big.
And like Gene says, is it going to be Sherry? I think it's going to be a whole cast of the characters you see from Wakanda. They could do almost like a Game of Thrones type of show where everybody has their own little stories going on that ties
I like
in,
that, Jay. I like that.
That ties into one. And then who knows what Easter eggs, guys. We already know all the stuff that comes out of Wakanda. This is going to be epic. Disney, man, is doing big things. I'm not going to lie. I hated on the first 3 episodes of Wanda, but it was different. I accept that now. Episode 4 took off a little bit. We'll see where it goes. But, man, Disney Plus is doing huge things.
I love it. I love it. I like your take. I like the Game of Thrones style. I like that. Here's just a little tidbit from TiVo. There you go. Show will feature Dora Malala. I don't know how to say the last name, but you can read it. UniX says he wasn't expecting. I don't think anybody was expecting this, even though we probably should have been expecting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This probably was a no-brainer. Yeah, Disney is taking no prisoners, 100%. More movie news, leak set photos. Some of you guys have probably seen this already, but Thor 4 photos reveal, what do we got? Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder, the goats who pull Thor's chariot. Looks like they're making their MCU debut. You could see there on the right, you got a little puppet. Looks like a goat with some crazy teeth. Guys, Thorough has all the spec on the Thor books right now. I'm pretty sure this slide and the next slide, he included the books that you want to be after for these. So we're not going to step on his toes. We're going to say head over to his channel, check it out. He'll tell you what books to be on the lookout for in the back bins for this slide and the next slide.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see Gore in costume, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for. Show me a leaked picture of Gore, guys, because that's what I'm most excited for. But like Matt said, guys, go check out Thorough's whole speculation video on this. He'll break down this better than we can, and give him a like and a sub, guys.
Here you go. Unix wants to know where the Crows are at.
I can't wait for the Crows too. They're in the Kate's run right now. They're bringing the Silver Surfer black.
That's it. Oh, all right. The next one up. This is kind of cool. I thought this was cool. Another Thor 4 set photo debuts Avengers new costume. So I don't know. They're saying that, and it does. I should have brought up the picture of Thunderstrike, but like I said, go over to Thorough's channel. He'll talk about that. He's got Thunderstrike's jacket on. So look, Guy's got the book already. He's got the book in hand. He's making me and Jay look bad. He's got the books, all the spec books already. So it does look like Thunderstrike's costume. So are we getting Thunderstrike? Are they just using the costume for it? No idea. Is he going to call himself Thunderstrike since Jane Foster's going to be called Thor? We have no clue. So like we said before, we're reporting it. You want to know what books to grab? Go over to Thorough's channel. Check it out. He had a great video on all the Thor books to be picking up.
I will tell you this. Bulking season is done, and Thor is back on the sauce, obviously, guys.
I was about to say, I think Fat Thor is gone.
Yeah, pump that deck in Winnie V into my butt. Thor is jacked again.
Guy, what's the chat saying? What do we got in the chat?
It can't cosplay Thor anymore, Harry, old fat guy says.
This guy's a man. Oh God. Who else? What else we got in there?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Don't be afraid to read them out loud, guy. You all right there?
Yeah. Look,
You have a technical. How many friend requests are you getting? Are you in the show? Are you good?
Yeah, come on, guys. Stop
I'm
sending
here,
guys
man.
friend requests. He's busy right now. Guy's all distracted over here.
All right. Let's go. Let's keep moving. This is a cool one. I don't know I guess people were talking about this, but this is a new character. And we keep talking about new comic book characters making the big screen debut very quickly. And from Spider-Man 3, a set photo may tease a modern Marvel villain MCU debut. And you can see there on the right. Jay, tell us what we got.
We got Mr. Negative, guys. If you played Spider-Man for PlayStation, you know all about this. And let me tell you something. Spider-Man on PlayStation, both stories, the Miles Morales and the Peter Parker story, are absolutely fantastic. Almost better than the movies, guys. So can we see a Mr. Negative? Quite possibly. Can it be an Easter egg of what's to come? Quite possibly, because we already know the cast for Spider-Man 3 is absolutely insane. Who knows if they could even squeeze this guy in? But the fact that you see a feast truck there might mean he's coming, guys. Matt, tell him what books to grab.
Martin Lee, he's the owner of this, and that's what it's called. It's called Feast, and it's spelled, with the dots just like that in the comics. So it's got to be a nod to him. So let's talk about the books, like Jay said. So on the left, we got Free Comic Book Day from 2007, Amazing Spider-Man. That's the first cameo. Mr. Negative. I know that went crazy over the summer or springtime because of the other character in there, Jackpot.
Yep.
Right? They were talking about a female Spider-Verse movie. That was the reason this book got to $70, $80. And on the right, I think this is the book for Mr. Negative. It's the Amazing Spider-Man number 546, and that's the first full appearance of Mr. Negative, Martin Lee.
Whoa.
What do you got?
Oh, Harry, fat guy throwing curveballs.
Jay's mama's in this movie.
Oh,
Listen,
my God.
There is nothing that Harry old fat guy could say today that's going to top what you said.
Yeah.
He owes you some back pay after the other night, okay?
He does. That's why I'm just going to take it on the chin. Pause.
Coco says Roman Curtis, the real Mr. Negative.
What else we got? We got a super chat, huh?
Yeah, go ahead, Remy. Hey, fellas, love the channel. Keep killing it. Thank you, sir.
Brother.
Remy, I think. What do you want? What do you want?
A little cowbell?
A little cowbell.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
A little cowbell action. A little cowbell action. I think we need cowbell.
What else we got, Matt?
We got some more news, guys. There was a lot this week, so let's keep it moving. This one is interesting. I don't know how this may have just been a mistake, but we're going to run it anyway. WandaVision. Evidence suggests surprise extra episode. All right, guys. So what's going on here?
Guys been talking about this in the community, guys. First we thought it was 8 episodes. Then we were corrected. It was 9 episodes. And now it seems like there's going to be 10, a bonus episode. But wait, there's more.
Is there? I don't know. We don't know if this is true. Okay. So what happened is STW Talent Agency put out a little promo that says they're representing Selena Anduze, and she plays Agent Rodriguez. And look, you can see there on the right. It says Selena appears in episodes 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So was that a mistake? Did they jump the gun and spill some news here? Interesting note. Originally, they said that Wanda and Falcon would run back-to-back consecutive. Now they're saying there is a week in between. So, 10th episode? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's do a quick vote. Guy, will there be a 10th episode?
Why the fuck not?
Spoken like a true gentleman. Jay, will there be a 10th episode?
I hope so. This way we could almost fill that void of the first 3 episodes.
I'm going to say no, there's not going to be a 10th episode. I think this is a mistake, but tell us in the chat. What do you guys think? Do you think there will be a 10th episode? Do you think this was a mistake? What do you think's happening here? Tell us in the chat. Let's see what we got.
And
While
Hulk
we're waiting
says,
for
I don't
those.
care what people say. You guys are good kids. Laugh out loud. Just when you say that, Matt, hit him with the whole lever.
The whole Eva?
The whole lever.
Like the thank you?
The thank you.
We're not supposed to play this one.
Play
But
it
okay,
anyway.
we'll play it anyway.
Hey there. So the boys at Pressable Defects just want to thank their loyal fans and stay tuned for the giveaway on YouTube. I like giveaways. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and by the way, Janine. Yeah, do you hear me, Janine? My Doombots, my perfect titties. Yeah, these are what the boys want. Anyway, eat your heart out, girl. Yeah. One more booty shake for the perfect ass. Wishing you had it.
Apollo
All right,
Crews, welcome to the channel, brother.
All right, we're not playing that one anymore. Well, she did mention a giveaway, and actually there is one coming up. We flew past 2,000, so we're not doing that. 2,500 subs, guys. We'll be doing another giveaway. So probably sometime in the next 2 weeks, you're going to see another giveaway entry video coming out. And probably in about 4 or 5 weeks from now, we'll be at 2,500. So we didn't lie. There is a giveaway. It's just probably 2 weeks out.
And we also didn't lie when we said there's more Wanda news and Wanda speculation. So, Matt, why don't you hit him with that next clip?
Well, the next one is not the Wanda news. We could go straight to that, but let's stop on this one real quick. People in the chat are like, what the hell did I just walk into?
Honey, I swear to God, it's a comic book show.
Thank you, Miss Eva Long. She's a friend of the show. Clearly, you guys seen her. She's done a couple clips for us. So before we get to some more Wanda news and quite possibly the biggest spoiler of the week, guys, we're just going to keep, I feel like we have this conversation every time we do MCU news. Is Black Widow going to be on Disney Plus, guy? Or is it going to go, or is it going to the theaters? Tell me.
I don't care anymore.
Guy is filled with enthusiasm tonight, guys.
He is filling t-shirts orders as we speak, apparently. What do you think, Jay?
I don't know at this point, man. I don't know what Disney's doing with this. I think they may stick with their guns and just wait for theaters to open up. But how long can you wait? Like, who knows how long COVID-19 is going to last? It's not getting, who knows? Is it getting better? Is it not getting better? Is the vaccine working? We don't know anything right now, guys. They might just have to throw the fans a bone and just throw it on there, man.
I don't, about 2 weeks ago, I read something that basically said like it's going to Disney Plus, and then in response to that, basically they put out a little statement that says their plan is to still go to theaters. I've been saying it since the beginning. I think Black Widow hits Disney Plus. There's only so far they could push this out where it starts to become a problem for them, and they're gonna have to start delaying Disney Plus series because the movies haven't played yet. I don't think they've gotten to that point yet, but I think after Falcon and Winter Soldier, they will. I think if they don't play, if Black Widow doesn't play before Loki, I think it'll be a problem for the storyline. So I think Black Widow hits theaters and Disney Plus at the same time, and it's gonna. That's I've been saying it since the beginning. I'm sticking with it.
I'm hoping so, and I have high hopes for this movie too. I know a lot of people hated on it, but I think this is going to be a great action movie, man. And plus, look what you got there.
I know. What's wrong with those? You're not wrong with those two.
Right?
CLG's got to take. Let me tell you something. If they make Black Widow 1984, I will be fucking delirious. I will not be happy with that. All right, guys. So the news that Jay was referencing, this we caught late in the day. I mean, is it really big news? I think everybody knows it's happening, but this might be some confirmation, and maybe we get this character earlier than we thought. Take it away, Jay, since you found it.
So here you go, guys. And I want to give a shout out to Atlas Wolf because he's actually the one that threw it up on his IG today. And there you have it, guys. A WandaVision toy, a Lego toy. And who do you have there? None other than Mephisto, guys. We thought it was going down. Could this be fake? It could be. Could it be real? I think it's real. I think he's coming. I'll tell you what. Elizabeth Olsen made a comment on Twitter today that she better hope she doesn't get caught with her foot in her mouth. She said next episode, episode 5 of WandaVision, is going to have a person introduced into the show that's going to rival Luke Skywalker entering the Mandalorian. Those are big shoes to fill. If it's Quicksilver, she's absolutely wrong because that holds no weight compared to Luke. But I'm excited about this Mephisto news. If I see Mephisto on WandaVision, my whole tune changes about the show. I think it's going to be great. I think it's a comic book character that's due on the big screen, and I think Marvel could do big things with him.
Yeah, guy, throw him up. Read it out for us.
Well, I wanted to make a comment on this first. So
Okay. Good.
I mean, this is, if you look at what it says on in the middle of it, it says interchangeable parts. Now you can look. You can I know it sounds funny, but you can look into that and see where the head looks like the head comes off of Wanda, like that little part, and Mephisto's head can go on her body, or her head can go on his body. So read into the little thing. The devil's in the details, boys.
Yeah,
True.
that's it.
And these mini mates are from Walgreens. These have been
interchangeable parts.
toys in the
Why?
past.
Why would
these
they
have
need
been
to do
toys in
that?
the past? I don't know, but these have definitely been toys in the past. And they actually had a Mephisto toy years ago. But this one's a little different. It looks a little more gnarly. So I didn't think that there was going to be an appearance of Mephisto in WandaVision. This totally changed my opinion of that. I think you're going to get at least a quick glimpse of him in WandaVision. I really didn't think so until I saw this.
Yeah, me too.
Go ahead, guy.
Do you guys think that with the tease with the creation that was before research and observation with Sword, do you think they created mutants and they just have the X gene dormant and Wanda say mutants?
I think
I don't
that
know.
mutant's been around for a little bit, and I think finally they're going to get a chance to introduce him, and I'm happy about that. I think Marvel is going to go back and rectify what happened with Strucker, creating Quicksilver and Wanda, and they're going to find out the truth. And what better way to segue into mutants in the MCU?
We got a lot of stuff talking in the last Wanda episode. Obviously, all that space stuff, talking about who's out there that are friends, all that stuff like that. I watching a bunch of guys talk about stuff on YouTube. People are saying different things. That Luke Skywalker mentioned that it's going to be someone big and someone huge. Could we get a cameo? Could we get like a little after credits kind of scene of Spider-Man showing up?
Maybe.
Like original Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I like where your head's at.
That's a Luke Skywalker entrance.
I would say.
He's the originator, right, of all these pretty much. Before, X-Men was first, but he's the big one. So I don't know.
Yeah, and check out Darrow's. Darrow makes a good point.
Good.
Darrow says he's a toy collector. Whoever made this forgot to take off the Avengers emblem. Minimates puts actual brand on the box and should have said WandaVision on the top left-hand corner.
There you go. So he's saying it's a fake.
He's saying it's a
fugazi,
a fraud.
All right, take it. There's a toy collector in the house.
And we got a super chat from my man Murph, who says he'd rather just watch it on his 75-inch TV. Murph, I haven't been to the movies even before COVID, man. I'm with you. You could pause it, take a leak, come back, watch it, rewind it, do whatever you got to do. I know Guy's a movie guy.
Oh man,
Tobey Maguire.
So just to go, let me play the super chat, and then I want to address something real quick. So these are for who was our first guy there? We got Murph and Jesus. All right, let's do it.
Make it rain on me, defects. Yeah. I can feel it. More.
The famous click, which Roger loves. So I think what Jesus was saying is Wanda gonna, instead of House of M, instead of No More Mutants, is she gonna say mutants and everybody is there? I could see that happening. I do believe that mutants will be explained in the Eternals. That's my. You might get the intro of them, but I think the origin is going to go back to the Eternals. That's my opinion. That's why I think Eternals is such an important movie. They putting a lot of emphasis on it. I think it's going to be very important.
Another movie that I think is going to be a sleeper, guys, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy was. Everybody's like, what's going on with this? I think Eternals is going to be huge for the MCU moving forward.
Yeah, and I saw, I'm with Sparks, and I think Josh said it too. I think that the surprise is going to be Quicksilver, the character from the Fox version. What's his name, guy? Do you know the actor's name?
Oh no, but I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about?
They're going to change up. They're going to change up characters.
I think so. I wouldn't be surprised. That's my. If I had to take a guess, I like the Tobey Maguire thing. That could definitely be it, but I think it might be Quicksilver, but with a new character somehow. I don't know how they're going to play it.
Paul Bettany had an interview saying that he was looking forward to working with somebody.
Oh, here's in the chat. It's Evan Peters.
There you go.
So he said he was looking forward to someone he never worked with before. He worked with the other guy who was Quicksilver, obviously, and what was it?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So I mean, that could be an opening for that. It could be an opening for also someone that he's never worked with. Obviously, in another movie, but who knows?
Here's my gripe.
Whoa, T-Ravis. I like where your head's at. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you, when we go on Gary's show, if that happens, that'll get a 10 from me for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a 10. I'll tell you what. Here's my gripe. You don't say it's on the same scale as Luke coming on the Mandalorian. Luke is the biggest
Quicksilver.
Luke is probably the biggest, or tied with Darth Vader for the biggest Star Wars character. You don't bring Quicksilver in and say it has the same magnitude as Luke. So get the
I don't think
fuck
she
out.
would. I don't think she would say that though. I don't think she would say that unless it was someone big.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll see. Either that or she's smoking that shit his sisters is smoking.
How about that?
Oh,
Magneto?
Dude, I'll tell you what. We see Magneto. That's on the same scale.
And
as
I think
Luke Skywalker.
That is.
And I think we already know that Doctor Strange is making a cameo in this show, right? We heard that already.
There's rumors. Yeah,
it's rumored.
Some good. The chat is on fire tonight. These guys are lighting it up. I'm
That's it. Mr. Mitchell says, "I tell you what. If I see Magneto, dude." Those X-Men #1s are already going through the roof. They are gonna fucking blast off, bro. That book is gonna be absolutely untouchable.
And boy Adam says, Patrick Stewart. That was crazy.
Adam, I think Patrick Stewart had a talk with Feige already, and they talked about that he didn't want to reprise the role. I mean, maybe a cameo is not reprising, and it's using it only like little here, little there, but like. I know he said that he didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. After
Logan.
So, guys, we got 137 in the chat right now. Thank you all for joining us, guys. We are rolling along, almost 50 minutes in. Matt, what do we got? Guy, what's next?
We're gonna take a timeout, and we're gonna give a big shout out to David Cerrone. Okay, you guys know David Cerrone, right?
Always
seen him in the chat. Always in the chat. He's not in here tonight. I wish he was. He's always in the comments, though. He's in Gary's shows all the time. I'm sure you guys have definitely know who we're talking about. So on the New Comic Book Day show this week, we our first time doing one of the Sonya comics. We did Sonya Versal #1 from Dynamite Comics. Okay. And now we threw up cover A, and there's a ton of variants. We couldn't put them all up. So you know what we did. We threw up the cosplay girl, okay? Smoke show on the cover, right, Jay?
Smoking redhead.
Right? Sucker for a redhead. And what did we say? What did we tell them?
We said, what was it? If anyone could identify this girl to possibly get on Pressable Defects, let us know in the comments. And my man put his investigative skills to work and got all her information.
David Cerrone hooked us up, and there she is. Okay. Her name is Tabitha Lyons. And on IG, she goes by Artie Fakes. I'm going to put it in there.
Oh, man. Artie Fakes, they're real as long as you can touch them.
But let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor and go over to her IG, because that shit is worth the 15 or 20 minutes you're going to spend on there. God bless her. That's all I'm going to say. She is talented.
And Dave says, look at the Doom bots on that one. Peter Porker, oh my.
Yeah, Peter Porker is right. So, guys, David Sharon, you're the shout out of the week. You're the defect of the week. I don't even know what to say. It was like not even 12 hours after we put out the video. Challenge answered.
I like that. Defect. We should have more contests with defect of the week.
Holy shit. This dude DM'd me on IG. He's like, I found her. I'm like, who are you talking about? Put the link. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, she's hotter. I was like, she's hotter over here than she was on the cover.
And Apollo says he only needs 10 minutes. Dear baby Jesus, CLG.
Oh, God. So there you go.
Guys smiling.
God bless. I can't. When I was looking at that, I looked. I took me about 10 minutes, and then I sent it over to the boys. I'm like, guys, you got to check this out.
Yeah. Keep It Thorough says, Kid Collector Comics, cover your eyes. Joey's dad's yelling at him, get out of the bathroom right now.
Forget about Joey's dad. Joey got the sauce now.
Yeah, Joey got the sauce. You ain't kidding.
All right. We got a face-off tonight, but it's a little different than what you're used to. Okay? So we'll throw up guys' little graphic here. Always a good shout-out. We need a new one of those, Guy, for next week, I think. You're so good at those. We need something new. I was like digging the first 4 or 5, so we got to grab a new one of those. All right, guys. Actually, Guy, this was your idea, so why don't you segue us into this?
Well, let's do Wayne Watts. Tell her to name the price, and
Sure.
I'll help find the super chat video with the Doom bots.
So that's it, guys. We got two super chats, actually. Did we shout out the first one, Matt?
We did not. I'm sorry. You want to click it?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to find it. I suck at this, man.
It's okay. Alex Bostic, $3.99.
There we go. He doesn't
Thanks,
say
buddy.
nothing, speechless watching this show. And then we got Wayne Watts. Wayne loves the wrestling video, Matt. Hit him with the wrestling.
Sure, why not?
I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard. Maybe. I don't care. You come in my face, I'm going to fight you. I have to apologize ahead of time because I'm going to stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
This crowd expecting a big explosion. You can bet they're going to get it.
Two childhood heroes of mine.
I
And we
can't.
got Aegis Comics of Alaska in the house, guys. And my man Murder Melia in the house.
Guys, their commercials are friggin' hysterical. And what do we got to do to get on one of these commercials?
Yeah, I was
don't
going
know.
to say, come on.
I
You
don't
left this out. You left this out. We gave you a huge shout out on Gary's channel and you left this out. It's all right. Don't put us in now. Don't put us in now.
At least take some time, make it not too obvious, and then you can put us in. You know?
Yeah, there you go, Lou.
Talk to us for some inspiration. We could give you some ideas.
Yeah.
You know, fly us to Alaska. Maybe we can make a little appearance. We love them.
So-
Go check them out, definitely, for sure.
What is up
All right.
next, Matty Forge and Guy
Guy,
Forge?
tell us about the face-off this week. A little bit different than we're used to.
Well, we had an idea to get the chat involved and to talk about some stuff that, you know what, maybe not everybody knows about. Talking about direct issues versus the newsstand issues. And I know Matty put his own little twist on it. It wouldn't be the defects without Matty doing his research. So go ahead, Matt. Tell him what you came up with.
All right. So I think everybody knows at this point that newsstands in the 90s and obviously later are just super sought after, right? They're harder to come by. They're rare. I think after 1995 is when it got really scarce. That's when it was 10% or less newsstand to direct. It was 10% of the print run was newsstand from 1995 on. That's when shit really went crazy. And newsstand in high grade is even harder because obviously when a book's on the newsstand, it's getting ruffled, it's getting touched by people, it's getting rammed. So the percentage of what was that ages? We had customers in the shop watching that super chat.
It's the greatest. That's the greatest thing ever. So you're
It
welcome.
is amazing.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
There you go. So 10%. Newsstands obviously are harder to come by, period. And they're even harder to come by in high grade for the reasons that I gave before. Also, one other fact, which I really didn't even factor in, is that newsstands are returnable, correct? So you could send back newsstands. And during at certain times, there was up to 30% returns in the 80s, 70s and 80s. There was 30% returns sometimes on newsstands. So we said to ourselves, well, what about direct? We know Jay, what's the example that we always use for the direct being a little bit more scarce than newsstand?
Oh, we used the Monica Rambeau, the Spider-Man Annual 14, because
16.
everyone, 16, I'm sorry, 16. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, newsstand edition. And guys, it was the direct that you want on that copy. Well, actually, you want the Canadian price variant on that. And that's a whole different ball game, guys. You're talking about really scarce. But when it comes to direct versus newsstand, guys, grab that direct, man, because it was more rare at the time that came out. And like Matt said, these books were finger fucked and on magazine racks and outside at newsstands in the city. Who knows? So, it's different, man. Like newsstands are harder to come by, but it all depends on the time period when you grab these books, guys.
So it's funny that you mentioned the time period, because I'm going to tell you about some important dates. So we're going to go in reverse order. So we talked about 1995 being kind of where newsstands really increase in value, 1995 or later. But before that, between 1985 and 1995, it was still newsstand, but it wasn't as drastic. It's definitely still more sought after. So 1985 is the first time the tipping point for newsstands becoming more valuable is when that happened. So books before 1985, it was a pretty even split. And before 1980, it was heavily newsstand compared to direct. The first time that we were able to find that direct editions became a thing was 1973. Okay. And back then, everything had a barcode. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Here's an example. This is Eternals 8. And you can see the copy on the left has a barcode and the copy on the right has a barcode. The copy on the right has the diamond over the price, in the background of the price. That signified a direct edition. A lot of people don't realize that. I actually didn't know that until I started researching this a little bit.
Yeah, guys, and he's talking about on that upper left-hand corner, you could see the difference between that diamond and that box.
Yep. And we also had in 1979, okay, they started doing, and they only did it for a few years, they did the slash through the barcode, and that signified a direct edition. Another famous comic that has the diamond that everybody knows about is Micronauts #1, right? That one with the diamond, everyone's like, why is that more rare? Well, it is. The direct at that point was more rare. Also, you had times where there was no barcode. It was just an empty square on the bottom. It was just a white square. So, yes, that is also correct, Joey. Yep. Couldn't rip them off and return them because like I said, newsstands were returnable and directs were not. So I started so go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and I had, a newsstand shop on one side of my block, and I had a comic book shop on the other side of my block. Knowing what I know now, I used to always shop at the comic book shop because I wanted that little Spidey head on the bottom, or that little Superman head. I thought it was so cool. But going back now in the 90s, I should have grabbed all those barcodes. Who would have thought?
Exactly. So I saw somebody said something about the Whitman variant. Okay, Star Trek 101 Spock. That's a common misconception. So they actually, for Marvel, they were not considered a Whitman variant. They said it was, but it wasn't actually just Whitman. They did it for all. DC did their own Whitman variant that was actually a Whitman variant. So yeah, there you go. I'll take a strike through version over a newsstand. Yes. Now we started looking into prices. Okay. And it hasn't really happened yet where in the 70s, the direct editions are going for more money than the newsstand. I'm not saying it doesn't ever happen, but on a whole, they're not more sought after because a lot of people don't even know the difference. All right. A lot of people on the diamond ones, they're putting newsstand on eBay auctions. So it's not as obvious as the newsstands in the 90s where it's like one has a barcode and one doesn't. That's very obvious. Most people don't realize the difference of a direct and a newsstand in the 70s. So there isn't a ton more demand for direct editions in the 70s and early 80s. There's just not. The prices that we saw, there weren't many that were significantly higher than newsstand. And that also has to do with, like I said, the fact that newsstands were returnable. So even though there was less direct, the fact that you were able to return the newsstand brought the number of newsstand down. Now, there was still less direct, but those numbers were a lot closer than they were saying where it was newsstand in the 95 versus direct in the 95. Okay. The numbers, the gap in the 90s for newsstand and direct was much closer in the 70s for newsstand and direct. So from what we found, direct is not more sought after for the 70s and early 80s. So I thought that was really interesting. And
So
I think Josh hit it on the head.
Yep. I was just going to say,
Yeah.
there's almost
Yeah.
no difference whatsoever yet. But the way it's trending, it probably will be, guys. So what does that tell you? It tells you still got time, you know? And I want to give a big shout out to Guy Forge because, dude, this is a hot topic in the community right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you brought up a great Forge face-off, brother.
Yeah, I figured it would be something cool to talk about.
That was really good. Sorry, my brain dump. That was just a lot of information that I soaked in.
Yeah,
over
no,
the
but
past
you know
2
what,
days.
dude?
And I just had to get it out. It was.
Yeah, you broke it down, dude.
I didn't know about the diamond. I got to be honest. I like learning new stuff, and I'll be the first one to tell you. I had no clue that diamond signified direct. Did you guys know?
Sorry. Yeah,
Jay-
no, I thought you were asking the chat. I had no clue.
Jay-
You know what?
Jay
I
knows
would
the
see.
diamond.
Yeah, I would see certain books when I was shopping online or on eBay and would compare them. But that was a great point you brought up, dude.
Yeah. Anytime you see somebody on eBay, we'll bring up Apollo, and it's okay. It's regardless of who it is. Okay. If you see somebody on eBay or IG selling a book that says newsstand, and that book is before 1985,
They're trying to pull the wool over.
buy
your
it from
eyes.
someone
Yep.
else because they're trying to drive up the price. Before 1985, a newsstand means nothing.
Yep.
It means nothing. It was more of the norm, if not equal print run. It really means nothing. So it's not until, I would say, even into like 87 and 88 newsstand, yeah, it's a little bit. It's not until 90 and especially 95 and later that newsstand actually matters. And
Yep.
especially in high grade. High grade newsstands are through the roof right now. And I think it's rightfully so, to be honest. I don't think it's a hype. I think it's the right price. Maybe it's a little high, but it should be, I think, significantly higher than the directs in those years.
Yep.
Joey.
Yep. No,
Yeah,
Joey.
exactly, Joe. I've seen that all over the place.
Joey's
I
a
saw it.
savant. Joey
Yeah.
is a savant, man. Some of the things this kid knows, but then some of the things he buys, I'm still on the fence with you, Joe. Still on the fence, buddy.
All right, guys, we just passed an hour. So before we get out of here, I think we're going to do some picks of the week, some Fantastic Four picks. What do you think?
Can I interrupt 1 second because we got
Of
about
course you
100,
can, Jay.
about 140 people in here that
Yeah, we
maybe
do.
not everybody saw the present for Jay today. So if we could throw that up.
Bang.
Alex Garcia did a wonderful job with this. I just want to shout it out again. And we have 140 people in here, only 90 likes, guys. Come on, hit that thumbs up.
Hit
Please
that
do me a
thumbs up
favor.
for us, guys.
Get us get Tank some thumbs up. At least
Guy,
he
did you-
deserves that.
Can you text that to me, guy, please? Order these
sent it already.
t-shirts,
I
guys.
sent it already. We're
Oh,
gonna
you're
get
the
so many orders out. Dave Levesque, I apologize we have a big order going through with the regular defect shirts. Now we're gonna have a bigger order with these two. So we're gonna get some stuff going. We got to do it. The community is asking for it, so we're gonna have to put something together. But
Right. I was going to say, for those of you that missed it, Guy kind of was joking around saying that we're going to put these on a t-shirt, but apparently now that we are, so it's going to be a limited print of these t-shirts. And Alex Garcia, you freaking killed it. I just put his Instagram link in the description, in the chat. Definitely follow him. He does crazy work. You guys seen his work on Three Men. He was nice enough to bang this out for us. Unbelievable.
Raj says I belong on King of the Hill. That's absolutely right, dude.
so awesome.
So yeah, Alex, you killed it, brother. Like you
Killed
always
it, my
kill the
man.
stuff for Three Men. I appreciate it, guys. If I am gonna be absolutely flabbergasted if I see someone walking around a con with a picture of me and Tank on his shirt, dude.
Well, it's
People
coming.
need to do it. It has to happen. That's all I'm saying. So,
Oh, God. All right. Fantastic Four. Bang. First up.
So
the
here it is,
Butcher.
guys. This is my pick of the week. We talked about Titans, right? we talked about Tim Drake. I'm more excited for Jason Todd as the Red Hood. I didn't throw up Jason Todd's first appearance because I love him as the Red Hood, and I think this book is going to spike once season 3 comes, guys. This book's going to go up in price. How long it's going to stay up in price, I don't know, but I absolutely love this cover, and I love this storyline. So my Fantastic Four pick of the week is Batman number 635, Jason Todd as the Red Hood. Such
an iconic cover. Even though it's I don't want to say it's, I guess, yeah, it is a modern cover, obviously.
Yep.
I dig it. I dig this book. That's a great pick. I see, as soon as you told me what it was, I knew why you were doing it. So, all right.
Yeah,
I think Guy's up, and Guy's got a good one, and I hope you're ready because Guy's dropping some knowledge on you with this one.
Let's go, Guyuch.
Yeah, I had to throw this out, guys, and I know you're going to find it weird that I'm throwing a book like this up here, but
2 books, by the way. How to
2
get
books in our
complicated.
Fantastic Four.
Pick of the week. That means 1, goddammit.
Yeah, I had to fuck some shit up with this one. If you guys don't know, so I think it's Tudyk. Alan Tudyk. You most likely know him from Dodgeball when he played the pirate. The guy is fucking hilarious. He is so funny. This Dark Horse Presents was the first appearance of Resident Alien, and then Resident Alien got his first solo series, as you see in the book that comes first over there from Dark Horse. This is a TV show that is picked up. I think it's on Sci-Fi, and it's going to debut, or already debuted the 28th, whatever. It's coming out now. So the show is supposed to be hilarious. It's about an alien that disguises himself as a doctor in this town, and there's a murder in the town, and it's like a murder mystery comedy with a fucking alien. I mean, and Alan Tudyk is the alien, and he's the doctor, obviously, because he's disguising himself. So he takes over this guy's body, and he has to go do an autopsy. And if you go watch the trailer, go watch it now, you'll laugh your ass off. The guy's trying to disguise himself and as a human, and he has no idea how to act. They tell a joke, and he just goes, ha, 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 ha. Like, that's how he laughs. Like it's like the funniest thing. Like, I'm dying. I'm going, I cannot wait to see this.
And episode 1 is out already. Collectible papers.
There you go. So I think it was the 28th it came out. So I can't wait to watch this. I'm going to jump on it. Hopefully you guys, I think it's going to be funny. If it's not, then you know what? Fuck me, bro. There you
go.
Check it out.
And we should have explained a little bit. There's some new people in the chat. We should have explained what the Fantastic Four picks of the week are. We're assuming that everybody knows. Guy, tell us exactly what these picks are for.
So our Fantastic Four is books that if you look at the logo that we put up, we're a fan of. So it doesn't mean the books are hot. Doesn't mean they're fucking cold. Doesn't mean anything. It means these are books that we're a fan of right now. So obviously, I'm a fan of this.
There you go. And Jay, you want to shout that one out?
Yeah, absolutely. Wayne Watts, another $5 super chat. Wayne, thank you so much for all the super chats tonight, guys. It always goes back into the channel. So Wayne says, ASM 361, going to go through the roof with 300 pricing a lot of people out. And absolutely, 300 through the roof right now, guys.
Yeah.
9/8 up to about 300 since announcing the trailer when it drops. I can't wait for this. And you know what? It's modern books getting their due. And a lot of people are saying, like, the ASM 300 is through the roof, but Venom's a huge character, guys. You see how much Knoll books are going for. You see how much these other he's one of the biggest Spider-Man characters there are. So I think it's where it should be, man. Venom's a huge character, one of my favorites. I love the ASM 300 covers, so I'm happy it's going up in price. And I have it in a 9.6, so fuck, why not?
Michael Vinoy says, he goes, Resident Alien was fucking hilarious. He gets drunk on whiskey and makes good decisions.
It's like us on the defects.
I could not wait to watch this. You guys go watch the trailer. Go on the IG. It's on there. You can search him. But Alan Tudyk is hilarious. And I think he plays the role. From what I saw so far, I think he plays it perfect. He's just a really funny dude.
And for Wayne Watts, I know what Wayne Watts wants to see. We got a new video. We're going to play this one. A little Revenge of Tank.
Oh, God.
That is exactly how it should have gone.
Matt is Jabba the Hutt's the funniest shit, dude. And shout out to Rad Comics, dude, because he fucking killed that thing.
He killed that
Boba
dude.
Fett in the background. Boba Fett's just sitting there going, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Rad Rat. He killed that edit. That was amazing. Oh God. All right. So my Fantastic Four pick of the week. And again, like guys said, these don't mean they're sleeper books. This is just, we give a reason why. So you're gonna see my book, and you're gonna know why. Tomb of Dracula, number 1, 1972, first appearance of Dracula. Guys, this is a book that has obviously gone up in price over the past 18 months. And I think it's nowhere near its ceiling. This is still a book that you could find once in a while for a little bit below GPA. If you look at GPA analysis, this book always has a dip once in a while. Every couple of weeks, somebody steals a copy. It's not a super sought after book, but when this character gets into the MCU or wherever, you know this character is going to show up somewhere. Is it going to be Moon Knight? Is it going to be its own series? Is it going to be like a Legion of It's going to be something, okay? And when it does, this book will, I think it'll at least double, if not triple in price from where it is today. So this is Neil Adams, right? I don't even know why I don't know that. My brain has too many things in it today. Dope Neil Adams cover. I love the reds. I love the yellows. This is coming to the MCU, and it's a book that I always try to buy when it's for a good price. And I suggest, you know what, Dave? I'm trying to switch it up on you. It was still a Bronze Age book. It wasn't a modern. So yeah, it could be Blade.
I was just gonna say, Josh.
There you go.
Read my mind. How dope would it be at the end of Blade? You get that cut scene, and it's Dracula, dude. That would be absolutely insane.
Was Josh have like 9 copies of this book?
All right,
Love
the
you,
last
Josh.
pick. The last pick is a group pick, and there was a bit of news that we didn't throw in because it was kind of late, so we made it one of our picks of the week, and it's going to be War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, number 1, but this is the 1 in 25 variant. You got a boatload of first appearances in here. This book is primed to see crazy heights. Kevin Feige recently did an interview that said, you're not going to have to wait for long for a Southeast Asian superhero team. And everybody automatically took that to mean New Agents of Atlas would be in the MCU in some way, shape, or form in the near future. I don't think that's a surprise to most people that have been buying this book up already. The 1 in 50 of this book is $1,000 or more in a 9.8. So I didn't want to put that. I didn't want to put that up. The regular covers, the cover A and the B, they're still affordable. They're in that $100 to $200 range in a 9.8. The 1 in 25, I think, is prime. I think it's still like a $300-$400 book. This 1 in 25 when this comes out, I think is primed to be over $1,000 easily. Guy, what's up? I see your hand up.
Yeah, I have a question. I mean, what about the Scotty Young variant?
I think all of them, man. Get your book.
I got like 3 of them. So
Yeah.
Nope, all of them are going to be. I just focused on this one because it's not one that you see often. I see the 1 in 50 all the time. I see the other variants all the time. The 1 in 25, I think people are sleeping on. I think it's very undervalued right now, considering it goes for $300 and it's a 1 in 25. The cover A goes for like $150, and the 1 in 50 goes for $1,000. I think it's well undervalued. Just do the math. So there you go. You can get them raw still for $10, $15.
Yeah,
I was talking 9.8 prices.
Yeah, guys, time to grab these up, press them out, clean them. Well, they probably don't need to clean, but a nice little quick press and send them out to CGC because these books are getting ready to absolutely explode, like Hulk Hogan in that video.
You know where to send. You know where to send them if you need them pressed. So
Yeah, you do. So guys, those are the picks of the week.
And
my goal for 2021, got a copy of this 1 in 25 because I think that book is way undervalued.
Sparks.
Yeah.
What else you guys got?
I'm not surprised.
I think that wraps it up, man. We've been on for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Our first live show where it's back to us 3. Next live show, we're going to have another special guest, guys. I'll make an announcement for that. It's going to be kind of along the lines like my buddy Lewis, Shadow Rabbit Clay Guy. It's going to be something cool like that. Get ready to order some stuff because you're going to see some really, really dope, original comic book stuff, guys. So that's going to be February 17th. We got a good show lined up. It's going to be all our basic topics, but just our guests making some dope shit.
Guy, what do you got, brother?
That's it, man. Just exciting. I'm glad to be back. It's nice to be live with all you guys and hanging out and bringing some news. So it was cool to have everything moving very smoothly tonight.
I think people were digging the old format is back. You know, it wasn't gone. It took a little break. That's all.
Back in the New York groove.
Speaking of format, Guy, digging we said it before, but digging that room layout.
Thanks, man.
I like it. My
little drawing over here. Look at that.
Yeah, I see it. I like that. Original art by Guy Forge.
Original art. How you doing?
There you go. So, guys, what's coming up on the channel? We have comic book reviews coming out tomorrow. Me and Jay just recorded that. So that'll be back. Cold Keys is probably coming out next week. This Friday night. It's a new night. It's WandaVision. Over on Very Gary's channel with Gem Mint, we're going to be doing a breakdown of episode number 5. And of course, live shows every 2 weeks, 2,500 subscriber giveaway coming up. And I think that about wraps it up. Anything else before we get out of here, boys?
That's it, man. It's a satchel, not a purse. Tell them, Guy.
All right, boys. Boys and girls, we will catch you on a live show 2 weeks. Defects out.